how's it going? It's Willie Jim Sauce, and I am back with another video for you guys. So today is something way different. I did something. I did a thing last night. It was kind of like a fluke thing for me, because I was talking on my stream, and I was like, you know, I kind of feel like I want to learn Araxxor, right? And I'm gonna tell you why soon, if you guys don't already know by the title. But I was like, you know what? I want to learn Araxxor. You know, I just want to be able to do it. You know, I've only done it a couple times before, because before I went there last night, I only had 10 kills. I had 10 overall kills. I don't remember what my loot was. You know, nothing really happened. It was only 10 kills. So, you know, I asked a couple of my buddies, you know, on Skype. I was like, hey, could you help me out, you know, with like gear and ability bar and stuff like that? Because I really don't know. You know, I just, you know, I haven't done it enough. I don't really know. Could you please help? So, you know, they got me set up and everything, and, you know, gave me an ability bar, you know, said this, blah, blah, blah. There was a couple other things that they said to bring, but I was like, you know, I don't know about all that stuff. You know, I'm gonna kind of keep it simple and basic. You know, I'm just trying to make sure I get, you know, a kill, and then, you know, even if I don't come back, whatever. I mean, I did make an instance. So I go there and I'm like, listen, you know, if I'm gonna do this, I need like complete focus. So, like, I turned music up on my headset, and that was it. I was just like focusing on Araxxor. So I killed it the first time. I killed it once, and I was like, yes, I got that. I think it was magic logs. I got magic logs, and then I was like, you know what? That was fun. I want to go back again. Plus, you know, I used my aura and scrimshaw and stuff like that. I'm like, you know what? I want to go back again. So I went back and I killed it, and like I just seen it said Jim Sauce has received, you know, the Araxxor pet drop, but I was confused because I know people have like there's different spiders, and I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know that there were like different skins. I thought you had to get it at as like a pet roll, like when you kill it, you can either pick your loot or you could roll. I thought you had to get that, or I thought you had to get like an egg. I didn't know how it worked, and then people started spamming me, and then the people on the Skype call were spamming, and I was like, dude, I don't know what just happened, but I think I just got the pet. And they're like, yeah, dude, you got the base pet, so now you can get all the other stuff too. And I was like, is that good? Like, I didn't know. I don't really know too much about Araxxor, so I was like, hell yeah, I got that, and that was sick. And then actually, the next kill I did, I unlocked the other skin for it, the acidic one, so I have Pete and Bill. I think Pete looks cooler, so that's the one I'm rocking with. But yeah, dude, 12kc pet drop. That's extremely lucky. I don't think anything else is gonna ever happen to me in my life. So moving on to the next thing is I'm planning to start a series tomorrow. Now the stream, I'm actually switching up this time. Usually YouTube gets it first, okay? This time, I mean, it really has to deal with how much time I have and when I'm starting it. Tomorrow we're gonna start the series, and actually the stream is gonna get it first. If you guys remember, I used to do these really cool streams, these big streams. They were subscriber streams, where whenever somebody subs over on Twitch, it adds time to the stream, and that usually lasts anywhere between like 12 and like 30 hours. It usually gets pretty crazy. We like to have a lot of fun over there. So if you want to check that out, I'd really recommend doing that. That's gonna be tomorrow. So we decided it was either between a from scratch series on my main account, where I have my main account stats, obviously, but I don't have items or any GP, or it was between me creating a completely fresh account with no stats, no money, no nothing, right? So it would be a from scratch on my main account, and the goal would be a rare item, or the fresh account would be 100 mil. And I asked my stream, and the majority of the vote was for staying on my main account from scratch and work towards a rare item. And the rare item that we chose was a Disc of Returning. It's an item that I wanted for a while. It's not, I didn't want something too cheap, and I didn't want something really expensive. And disc street price is like 360 mil, and I think that's pretty solid. See, because my plan is, you know, start off slow, doing different methods, getting gear, going to do a few things here and there. And if I can, the reason why I wanted to practice Araxxor is, you know, if I have some extra GP, I can put some money into supplies and kind of get like a welfare thing going on, like a welfare Araxxor trip, and maybe be able to kill it 2 or 3 times, and then, you know, go out and make more money and do different methods so I can resupply myself. So that's what we're gonna go for. From scratch series, Disc of Returning. It should be pretty cool. You guys know I love doing from scratch series, and we haven't had a series, a from scratch one, on the channel for a while. So hopefully you guys are excited for it. If you are, make sure to give this video a like as well. You see me messing around with the small screen on here. Now I realize NXT doesn't actually have a fixed screen, so that's why the inventory slot is kind of messed up. So I don't know, maybe I'll actually just use the old RuneScape client so I can use the fixed screen, because I'm kind of digging it. I was watching my old videos again when I was doing my Third Age series, and I used fixed screen a lot. So I don't know, we'll see. Obviously if I get to like Araxxor and stuff, I'm not going to want to use the fixed screen, but I just like messing around. I'm going to play around with it and do whatever I feel is cool to me, and that's it. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and peace.